Those are mine.
Well, hello, my friends out there in YouTube land. And sometimes
the
street's the place to. We better hurry up. Well, hey guys, it's me, Mr. Ken 70. Yeah. Well, I'm sorry I haven't been on in quite a long time, and I kind of feel like I owe my friends out there an explanation. I've been quite down in the dumps here. Not actually, it's been probably way too long that I've been down in the dumps. Things have just really gone awry for us. I don't want to bore you with too many details, but pretty much one of the biggest things that has gone on, that scratching, I've trimmed my nails and I hate all the little jagged parts, so I'm just taking, anyway. Our landlord, I have found out, has not been making the payments on the house. And the other day, noticed, my mother actually noticed, her walking by, actually noticed some woman taking photos of the house. And she called me in, she said, "David, someone's taking pictures of the house." And I'm like, "What?" Well, I'm kind of curious about that, and landlords have never said anything about it. And, well, it was a couple of days ago that I typed in our address on the internet. I Googled it, and lo and behold, the house is up for rent, for quick sale. And it was like the very next day we get a call from the landlord saying that someone will be looking at the house. And then when the prospective new owners came in, they told us that the reason it was on quick sale was because they weren't paying the bills. Also that the realtor was told not to contact us for fear we would move. Yeah, I somewhat understand their reasonings, but I still think it's pretty rude. I'll say it that way, because I'm feeling a little bit more than just that. Let's see, what else? On the lighter side, I watched Moonshine's video, and she was talking about wind. And I can relate to that so much, because it gets windy here. The other day, we were sitting in here, and wind was kicking up real bad, like it usually does here. And it got so bad that we heard a crash, and I looked out the window over here, and the trampoline that we had got the kids for Christmas was it wasn't sitting this way anymore. It was up like this and about to go over the fence. Yeah, so we ran out there, and by the time we got out there, I yelled out, "Hey!" And by the time we got out there, it was already over the fence, but it took Sebastian's basketball hoop. I had to think what it was. Anyway, it took that over the fence too, and bent the fence over. It's supposed to be like this. It was bent way over, So we had to push it back up. At that point, we didn't know about the landlord, so I left it alone. But anyway, and sour grapes. Okay. Anyway, I've just been really down on the dumps, after learning all this stuff and health-wise, just not feeling myself, and I'm sure it's depression, among, I'm sure, other things. Went to the doctor the other day, and they put me on 2 different things. One, they put me on is called Semcor, because apparently my cholesterol, like I'm sure everybody else's cholesterol, is not where it should be. But apparently mine's really not where it should be, and this stuff is pretty potent, apparently. But also, my blood pressure has apparently been up, and this doctor, which is a new doctor because of the new town and everything, doesn't know me and doesn't know my history or family history really that well. My last doctor there in Arkansas, he knew everything because my mother was a patient of him, my grandmother is a patient, you know. So he pretty much knew me, and he never worried about my blood pressure because it was never what he considered dangerous levels. Apparently this one considers it at dangerous levels. So he put me on something called Avapro. And so the first night I took these 2 pills, like I was told to do. The next morning I was having what they call flushing. And it's just those of you who have had it know what I'm talking about. Those of you who have not, it is extremely difficult to explain what the heck this flushing feeling is. This warm, tingly brain, I don't know, it's just weird. Well, it started off with that, but he had told me about that. And so I was like thinking, no big deal, right? And then, by that evening, I felt, I was just dead to the world. I felt as though I had the flu. And then by that next morning, I had a severe flu. And I'm thinking, this is not right. There is something not right about this, because, that came on awfully fast. But hey, you know, whatever. It just kept getting worse and worse and worse, and that evening I decided I'm not taking the pills. Because I feel pretty darn bad, and I'm not taking them. And I went to bed, went to sleep, woke up, and I still felt really bad. Misty had to end up helping me out of the tub. That's how bad I felt. I had no energy. It was bad. I guess you guess it was bad. Anyway, well, I ended up coming onto the computer and reading up on this one, my blood pressure medication, and my cholesterol meds. I've been on Lipitor before, Crestor. Never did anything like that, and not the flushing either, but apparently the Semcor has niacin, and that's what does it. The flushing, whatever. This one, in the possible side effects, say influenza. Flu-like symptoms. I'll be damned. I'll tell you what, I would rather die than have to live like that. I got 6 kids. I can't be up in the bed, you know what I mean? But anyway, I do feel a little better talking to you guys about this. Imagine that. Which it means I should have been on a lot longer. And anyway, I don't know that I really have any other news to tell you. Everybody's doing fine, except me. So, anyway, I guess that's it. I'll talk with y'all later. Bye.
Hey, those are mine.
Well, hello, my friends out there in YouTube land.
And sometimes